Okay, today we're going to just do a quick review of multiplying polynomials. It is something you've seen before, but we just want to get a little refresh in your brains that when you see this concept later on, uh, you know what to do and you have a little bit more success with it. So the first one I want to look at was just when we multiply a monomial times a binomial. So if it's something like 3 times 3x plus 2, remember when we are multiplying this, we're going to take this 3 and we're going to have to distribute it to both of those terms next to it. So when we do that, we would end up having 3 times 3, which is 9x. Okay. Then 3 times 2 would be plus 6. So that would be our answer is 9x plus 6. So we distributed the 3 to both terms. Now when we have a binomial times a binomial, so we have 2 terms times 2 terms, we're going to distribute again, but we're going to have to distribute this first term to both of them. And then we're going to have to distribute this term to both of them. Sometimes people call this, you'll FOIL it, since it's first, outside, inside, last. Or sometimes we just say we'll distribute both terms. So the first one, x times x, gives us x squared. X times 7 will give us plus 7x. Negative 1 times x would give us a negative x. Then negative 1 times 7 would give us negative 7. Now once we have terms like this, we see if we can combine any like terms. Well, I notice I can combine these like terms. So x squared, 7x minus 1x, remember there's technically a 1 there, it would be plus 6x, and then minus 7. That would be our answer when we multiplied those. And lastly, or kind of more of a trickier one, is sometimes when we have a trinomial times a binomial, so one with 3 terms times one with 2 terms. And this is why I don't use FOIL often. This is why sometimes we just say we want to distribute, because we'll take this first one and we'll multiply it by to each of the 3. So we're going to have x times x squared, which would be x cubed. X times 2x gives us 2x squared. Then x times negative 3 gives me negative 3x. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and multiply that 4 to all 3 of them. So now we're going to have plus 4x squared plus 8x and then minus 12. Now we can combine our like terms. So we would have, go green here, so I have x cubed. Okay, then I have these squared terms, so that would give me 6x squared. So now we have our negative 3x plus 8x, which would give me positive 5x. And then I have that minus 12x with nothing to combine with, so it's just minus 12x. Okay, so there's a refresher on how we can multiply polynomials.